jet setter. Don't trip on the words that they say about you. Your heroes left you all alone. No time for how you have grown. Time to show the world what you can do. Lost but never let them break you. Close your eyes and feel the shaking of a million broken souls. The unwanted radiating. We are one and we will scream it loud and make you see. We're never gonna be forgotten tragedies.
Hey! Did you unmute me in time?
I think so.
I'll do it again. Hey! What's going on, guys? You probably just watched this live with Jetta.
Wait.
What?
We need to change our board.
Oh! We didn't miss our live for this. This is our live. We're actually here. We're here to hang out with you for a little while. I told Heather I would love to go live tonight after we go live with Jetta. And Heather goes, but I'm really tired. So I dragged her here. So be thankful I dragged her here.
You didn't drag me
I
anywhere.
did.
I was already here.
I dragged her here so we could hang out with you. To have a little bit of fun so we could talk. Because we weren't able to talk to you too much. Because we were so wrapped up in other people's talking. Right? Because we like to talk so much. Right, Heather?
You like to talk a lot.
Now, in the next 10 minutes, I want you to do all the talking.
Prepare yourself for a very boring stream.
I know. I know. Guys, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving? It's Sunday. We all have to go back to work tomorrow. Nobody's looking forward to that. You?
No.
You're not? You don't want to go in and cut some hairs?
Nah.
I gotta go back to my boring desk job. We've been hanging out over the last couple days playing our Diablo that we got for our Switch.
Yeah.
We got it for $17 from Walmart from a friend.
Yeah.
And they were only supposed to sell the PlayStation 4 version at $17, and we got our Switch version for our Switch version for $17. Isn't that awesome? That's so cool. So we've been playing that and hanging out and setting up Christmas trees. As you can see, there are lights back there.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang up more lights, I think. There's that pole. The pole right there behind us. We need to have some lights wrapped around that. What do you think?
Maybe you should have bought some more lights. Your fault.
Oh, take it easy.
What?
Okay, let's take it easy for a second. We're going to hang some more lights. It's going to be a light spectacular. We're going to have a light show back there.
Wow.
You ever see those light videos of the houses where it like plays music?
Yeah.
That's what I want going on behind us during our lives. I want the music to be so loud you can't even hear us. Wouldn't that be awesome?
I would love if there were music so loud I never had to listen to you again.
Oh my God, you're marrying me.
Unfortunately.
No. You signed up for this. You know that. You know that. Right there in front of Jeffrey D. Morgan. Guys, hello. I asked you already. How was Thanksgiving? Kevin, you're in Jamaica all week. No work for you tomorrow. What? By the way, a big shout out to Nathan Lowe. We got a message during our live Jetta live stream. Spectacular.
Live Jetta live stream.
Yeah, live Jetta. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know.
So what was the message that came in, Heather? Do you know?
He said... Oh, hold on.
Oh my God. Heather.
Oh, he said he got Jeffrey as Iron Man. I was reading it. I forgot.
Okay. Yes. He got us a Jeffrey.
I've had like so much through my brain.
I know. You're weird. And then he also said there are some instructions. So when we receive it, there are some instructions that we have to get from them in order to open the box. There's a whole thing. So I think we're going to make it into a video or make it into the live stream. I don't know. Something fun.
That sounds fun.
But all I know is that Jeffrey as Iron Man's in there. So let's see what you guys are saying out there. That's what I'd like to know. because I'm not getting a whole lot out of you, Heather. Let's see. We got a lot of hellos, woohoos. Heather, get out of here. It's Chris time. That's right.
Oh, read what's in the parentheses.
Psst. Heather, you're my favorite.
Ha.
By the way, I think he's actually said that I was his favorite one time. He's playing, as Sean Connery would say, he's playing both sides. Is what he's doing.
That reminds me of a family story that your mom loves to tell. She actually told it on Thanksgiving.
Go ahead and tell that story. I'm going to read through the comments.
No,
And
do you remember the time both your parents, they did like a big ziti cook-off?
I do.
So both of his parents held this family dinner, right? And me and Chris were there. Chris's sisters and one of their husbands and fiance, and Max was there, and grandparents and aunts and uncles and all sorts of people were there. And Chris's mom and dad each made their own big ziti. And everyone had to vote. And it was basically tied. So when I was saying goodbye to them, I hugged his mom and I said, Miss Angel, don't tell Mr. Greg, but your baked ziti was better.
Well, she whispered it. You had my favorite ziti was yours, Miss Angel.
Yeah.
And then she went over to my father and hugged him. Your ziti's my favorite, Mr. Greg. It was like really
I said,
weird.
Like they can't tell each other.
Right.
But
it was
then
really creepy. But they knew.
They
told
each other.
But they knew, so they could fight each other to the death. My parents fought to the death.
They still talk about that.
So, somebody said they loved that we brought another tree by mistake. We did. I bought a new tree on Wednesday. Brought it home, unpackaged it, set it up. It was pre-lit. Went into the attic for the ornaments. We had another tree we already bought. Bum, bum, bum. So now we have 2 trees.
We bought it last year. I still don't remember this, but we have a tree to prove it. We bought it last year on, like, Christmas clearance because last year, like, the artificial trees you get, they come in 3 parts. And if you get a pre-lit one, you have to plug each part into the other part. And last year, the whole middle part, all the lights were broken. And it was, like, 10 or 12 years old or something. It was like sort of rusted in places. So we took that to the dump and I guess we purchased a new tree and completely forgot about it. So now we have 2 trees and like it makes me feel really rich, but like we're not
because we have 2 trees. We hit a gold mine. We have 2 Christmas trees. We have all the monies.
You know you've come far in life when you have 2 Christmas trees.
No, that means
or you're an idiot and you freaking forget that you bought one last year.
Well, when you have 2 floors in your home where you can set up Christmas trees, that's when it happens.
But no, we would never have bought 2 trees, is my point.
No, but the fact is, I actually love that I go from the top floor down to the basement, and we have another tree set up, and you plug it in. There's lights everywhere. It just feels so festive, doesn't it?
It does.
And now we have lights in here. It's festive. It's Christmas time. It's awesome. Wrap some pops to the poles with the lights. Good idea.
Smart.
I'm liking this. I like what you're doing here.
Ryan, no, we're not watching The Walking Dead. We never watch it live.
Yeah, we wait. We wait a little bit.
The only time we watched it live was the night we got engaged.
That's right. And then
thank God we did.
Yep, and we got the Chris
the signed Chris Hardwick
pop sign.
Yeah, that was cool.
Nathan, we are not too much, you're too much. Dubstep House, those are dope. Watch the Halloween videos, they're sick. Oh, talking about our Halloween videos, I'm assuming. I hope. That's awesome. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just making it through some of your comments here. Def, more surprises will be in there.
Ooh.
How was your Thanksgiving? Our Thanksgiving was awesome. Now, funny story. We went to my parents' house for Thanksgiving where they had the whole layout, the whole thing. Then we went to Heather's grandparents' house. And what was over there? Heather, go ahead and tell them.
So, normally we celebrate Thanksgiving with Chris's family. Aside from last year, Chris and I actually decided to host last year, which was really cool. We had both of our families over our house. But my family doesn't really cook because my sister normally works on holidays. She's a nurse. My grandparents don't really like to cook anymore. And my dad just sort of does his own thing.
Right.
So we hosted last year to Chris and I and had everybody over. But this year, Chris's family hosted, And I would have just gone there, but then my grandma decided to have a surprise party for my uncle on Thanksgiving.
Which was interesting.
And I think I was the only person that knew about this, but they didn't have Thanksgiving dinner. They had lunch meat and crackers.
People walked in and they were so upset because they thought they were walking into a party that would have Thanksgiving attached to it in some manner. No, they walked in and it was chips and sandwiches, baby. It was like meatball trays and like cheese spreads and all this type of stuff. People were walking in and like kids were literally falling on the floor, like upset and like crying in their feet. No! But it wasn't bad. At least we had our Thanksgiving dinner.
It was good though. What my grandmother put together was really good, and the best part.
Well, for them. Now I'm saying like if we went there and that was our Thanksgiving, how would you have felt?
Well, sad, but they made up for it. They had Thanksgiving Friday.
Oh, that's right. Oh, she did go? She went
Everybody
to Thanksgiving?
went to Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank God.
Everybody that was invited to the party went to Thanksgiving
I have been
Friday.
consumed that her grandparents didn't have a real Thanksgiving dinner. I've been like worried about this. I'm glad you told me this because I literally have been thinking about this over the course of the last couple of days. Like I was really hoping they had Thanksgiving and didn't just have a party tray. Because that would be a horrible Thanksgiving. I can't imagine not having Thanksgiving food. One time I dated this girl and her family dragged me to a casino.
Oh, I remember that
and
story.
I ate a calzone for Thanksgiving. Worst Thanksgiving moment of my whole life. No turkey, no mashed potatoes, no nothing.
Yeah, and then what came of your winnings was also the worst.
I won about $1,000, and the girl, I borrowed $5 because I had run out of money. Borrowed $5 from my ex, put it in a machine, and I won $1,000. She talked me into, because it was her $5, to hand the money out to her family members. Lost all my money. I literally got back what I lost at the casino, but I gave away all my money. I was 20 years old. Take it easy, okay? I wasn't grown. I didn't know things, okay? But hold on. Let's keep going through all this, okay? We enter the new year together. Yes, we enter the new year together. We need a better one than that, though. So, who can choose? It's Heather. Oh, we're so far back. If anyone is looking for that black and white FYE Pennywise, it's on their website. So go out on the website if you want that FYE Pennywise. We posted a video about it today. If you want to know more about it, you want to see the pop, you want to see the shirt, and us talk about it and be funny. We're kind of funny. I don't know if you knew that. We're pretty funny. Chris, actually, you're my favorite. Huh? Don't listen to her. I'm trying to be nice. Wink. King Elmo says, hilarious. That's awesome sauceness. Awesome sauceness. You can never have too many Christmas trees, right? I know, right? I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of the whole year. Did somebody say 7 Christmas trees?
Yeah.
7 Christmas trees later. Oh, Christmas trees everywhere. You got 2 trees. You guys must be rich. Back to the Future. Boom. Awesome reference.
I told you I felt rich.
Was that
you
your?
Laughed
No,
at
that
me.
wasn't a Back to the Future reference. You don't know Back to the Future.
Yes,
well.
it was.
Max must love it.
Oh
You're
my
right. He loves it. He helped us set up both trees. He almost knocked the one tree over, though. It could have turned into a horror scene. Does that mean twice the presents? I hope
so.
Huh?
You already got like most of your present.
I know.
Except I still haven't paid for it.
Who has better food? Who has better food? If you're asking a question between Heather and I cook better than Heather. Let's keep going.
Wow.
No, my food does come out a lot better than yours.
Okay.
We know that. Mutually, right? I'm not saying something that's out of school, am I?
Okay, he's not here, but maybe later we could ask Michael Petrino.
Oh, that was a good dish. I'll give you that. But I make some good dishes, Heather. I got that's my my mom dad side of me. Mom dad. That's what they call me. That was my nickname in high school, Mom Dad. I got the movie moments, Hot Topic Captain America. We did too, and we're gonna have a video about that we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna show it off. We're gonna pull it out of the box. We're gonna laugh and cry, and Heather's not gonna know what to say because she's not a big fan of Marvel like me. I'm still full from Thanksgiving. You know, I was too until I had cheesecake tonight. That cheesecake was awesome. Did you like cheesecake?
It was okay.
Okay. Heather had a little mold in her cheesecake, but it was okay.
It wasn't mold.
I didn't even have Thanksgiving with my family, just stayed home. Oh, come on already. Come on. I would rather have a nice basement than two-story house. I own 2 houses, and I really hated two-story homes since I moved into this one. Had the house since March, but the restaurant came first. Okay. Interesting.
Can I tell you
Chris
that
Barcode.
basements suck? How many floods have we had down
We
here?
had a lot of floods here. We had a lot of issues that happened here when we first moved in. Things are fine now.
Hopefully, so he says.
She suckered you. I missed one Thanksgiving because I was at a corn concert the night before with my brother. Got so devastated that night I couldn't move off the couch to go to Thanksgiving. Oh my God! Well, I got blasted on a Thanksgiving, I know, once or twice. But somehow, I always made it to Thanksgiving. I had to have that food. The nutrients. That's what helps break that devastating night before, right?
I don't know. I don't really drink.
We make broken promises together. Do they have size large shirts yet? Good question. I don't know.
I don't think
We're
so.
always laughing at you. No, I missed everything because of work. You can't spell Christmas without Chris. Hey guys, just joined. Hello, K&L Pop Hunters. It was corn at B Cop, and I made it to Thanksgiving. That trash can will never be the same, though. Oh, that's horrible. Boom! We just ran. Oh my God! Can you believe that? We ran through all the comments, Heather. I don't think this might be the first time this has ever happened. Yeah, it's okay. There's a cat sniffing a trash can. And
He likes to knock the trash cans over. That's why I'm concerned.
good question. So a question just popped. Who's going to try and get the 10-inch bullseye? Heather?
Nope.
No? I'm going for it. I want it because I traded off my regular bullseye about a year and a half ago. Maybe even longer than that now. And I was so devastated after the fact. I should have kept him because he was kind of cool. But it would be nice to have the 10-inch. I think it would be cool to have that.
It would be cool, but good luck without having a red card.
There will be more comments. I know. It's gonna be hard to keep up.
You've already exhausted my red card.
How far did you get on HQ? Well, we didn't play tonight.
I didn't play tonight.
Yeah, I heard it was a $25,000 prize.
Yeah, it said something about Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sort of bummed that I wasn't there.
Heather is big on the Leo DiCaprio, aren't you, Heather?
Mm-hmm.
That gets Heather going. We were actually under the weather and had Thanksgiving at home too. It was pretty second yawn of the night. Pretty good though. Had a cheese and cracker tray, sparkling cider, ham and gravy, and a huge delicious pumpkin pie. Good for you. That's awesome. We at Heather's grandma's we had finger foods and chocolates. Remember?
Yeah.
Didn't they hand roll the chocolates there?
Yeah.
They hand rolled them for her uncle's birthday.
Yeah. It said something about him being 50.
Oh, that's right. It was very special.
Yeah, his 50th birthday.
The big old 5-0.
Yeah.
The other thing that I want to talk about a little bit is that we broke out the PSVR yet again. One of the first times we brought it out in about 6 months. And I posted a video of Heather playing that game yesterday.
Can we actually play that after this?
What?
The Beat Saber game.
You want to play Beat Saber again?
Yeah, I really like it.
Really?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I want to play it again. Can we play it?
You dance like I've never seen before.
It's not dance.
And that's
I was
not a good
playing
thing.
VR.
I know you look good. First off, I want to say you guys rock. Thank you. 2 weeks ago, I had sent my best buddy to doggy heaven, and I lost my mom on Tuesday. Thank you again for helping me take my mind off things. Ed Biz, wow, that's heavy. I was hoping that we would talk about something and it would be funny and I could roll it into something funny, but I cannot roll that into something funny. Heather knows a little bit about losing animals. Not too long ago.
Yeah,
Heather,
like a month ago, we had to put a dog that we rescued 9 years ago down. He wouldn't have made it through the night, I don't think.
Well, he went from having to lose one eye to losing both eyes to practically deaf altogether, and he barely could move, and it was just time.
Well, we found out that he had cancer, and the mass was bleeding inside of him or something.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
All of it was sad. It was really
Really,
bad.
really sad.
And it's always hard. Yes, I agree, B-Cobb. Animals should not get old. It's really sad. I have a cat that I've had for about 10 years. His name is Valo, a.k.a. Vivi Rose, a.k.a. named after the lead singer of him. And if I lose him, I will probably lose my mind. Because he's my best pal. He sleeps with me every night. He rolls right into this area, into the side pocket, and he purrs really hard. And Heather hates it, which I love. And Heather will then
so
Heather
loud,
will
I
try
can't
then to
sleep.
smack him off the bed. She wakes up from a dead sleep.
Not Jim.
She wakes up from a dead sleep and sidekicks Valo out of the bed. And it's really sad, actually, because I like to sleep with my little pal. I thought it was going to be a 6-inch or 10-inch ad icon targets dog spot. I don't know if I want it now. It's a maybe. Yeah, it's a maybe. I understand. It's tough. Having a 10-inch pop, it's big. It takes up a lot of room. Chabby, hello. Welcome. Welcome here. Thank you. From all the way from Tokyo, yes. Thank you for being here. We love you. Did I make a me? No, I did not make a me. I should make a me. We made me's years ago. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. And actually, it's on my phone somewhere where we had me's. And actually, I was taking a look at Heather's buttocks in the picture. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Chris Barcode, we were playing that on PlayStation VR.
What's that? Oh,
the lightsaber game. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, that game is actually kind of fun. For me, I do not know how to move. I definitely dance like a white person.
It's not a dancing game,
I know,
though.
but you like have to have some sort of rhythm, and I have zero rhythm.
Your sister described it perfectly. She said it's similar.
There we are.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, he was looking at my butt. That was when I had red hair, too.
Yeah, that's us right there.
That was really funny.
Yep.
But your sister described it perfectly. She said it was similar to, like, DDR.
Yes.
Except with your arms.
Very much so. Yeah, very much like
really
DDR.
Cool.
And I was never good at DDR, which is why I wouldn't be good at it.
I was so good at DDR. I'm pretty sure I probably still have the mats.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Were you like the guys on, what was that? Grandma's Boy? Did I break it?
Just like this.
Did I break it? Remember
that? Yeah.
Did you get 10-inch Mickey? No 10-inch Mickey, but I did get the little one. The little one looked cool, and I figured I would pick it up. Why not? My kitty Tiggs is 16.
Wow.
Holy crap, 16 years old. Yeah, Heather had red hair. I can actually show you a photo of that as well if you'd like to see.
I loved my red hair. I was actually...
Prepare yourself.
I was Jessica Rabbit one Halloween. That was like my favorite costume
your
ever.
Pants are about to get... Guys, your pants are about to get really tight. Take a look at this photo.
They can't see it.
There we are. Can you see it?
I can't see my hair. Good lord. Get out of here.
There you go. Boom.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. Aren't I hot? I'm kidding. Heather looks great, doesn't she? She looks so good. Yes, I'm a white dancer. I have danced in some of our videos. Literally, that is me dancing. When I'm dancing in some of our videos and some of our skits, that's really me trying. She looks happier. You know what? That was years ago. That was when Heather first met me. She did look happier then.
Yeah, that was before I spent 4 years with you.
I know. I was there. Listen, you're not an easy one either there, Heather B. There we are again. Look, now I'm going through like my little picture thing. Look, oh, don't we look awesome? That was me before my beard. That's my baby face.
Oh, that was right after a $300 dinner.
Yes, that's a long story. That's for another night. Yeah, I had to pay. It was a horrible night. I'll tell you anyway. So a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, I will come over dressed as Iron Man for your boy's birthday," and I was like, "Oh, this is great." So he comes over dressed as Iron Man, and before he leaves, he goes, "Hey," or no, I say to him before he leaves, I go, "Hey man," I go, "Thank you for dressing as Iron Man. I will take you out to dinner. You choose the place." Well, he goes, "Oh, yeah, that sounds great. I'll choose a place." He goes, "There's a place down in Baltimore called Roy's." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So, like, later that night, I'm talking to Heather. I go, what's he talking about? Roy Rogers? Or, what's this restaurant, Roy's? So Heather looks it up online. And Chris looks naked without his beard. I know, I look naked.
No.
Oh.
Eric said, "I hope he's watching."
Oh, yeah, nice. So, basically... He talks about Roy. So Heather goes on the website, and what we notice right out the gate, there are no prices affiliated with the meals or the drinks or anything. Right then and there, you know that's going to be a very, very expensive meal. You know it. So on the way there, him and his girlfriend are carrying it on about how they're going to order these martini drinks. And I'm like, oh my God, they're going to order martinis. And I was like, oh my God, I'm sweating now. Do I say that I'm paying for alcohol? Do I say you got to buy your own drinks? What do I do here? So we arrive. First $10, cha-ching, is me paying for valet. That was the only way to park down there was valet service. So we get outside and we're sitting at a restaurant. table outdoors, which was really nice actually. It was really nice to sit at like this round table outside. It was like a breeze was coming through. It was summertime. It was nice. So we're sitting down eating, and or sitting down before we're about to order. I'm telling this story horribly. Let me start over. Okay, so we sit down to eat, and they start ordering these martinis. Now they both order one right out the gate, and I was like, okay, here we go. Then the waiter comes around and he goes, how many, what appetizer do you want? And my buddy goes, oh, you got to order these 2. And I was like, order 2? Got to order 2? What? So he orders 2. So now they have 2 appetizers.
We don't even order 1 appetizer when we go to Texas Roadhouse.
By the way, I have no idea what the cost of any of this is yet, right? Now, so far I have ching ching, 2 martinis, ching ching, 2 appetizers, right? Appetizers go away, 2 martinis come, right? Now they've ordered, now they're up to 4 martinis total. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like ripping my hair out of my head. So we get our dinners. He orders like the highest, like priced one on the menu.
Was like oysters and
which I found out at the end. By the
something.
way, at this point, I don't know that's the highest end one. Yeah,
you can tell by the name of it. They all had like truffle drizzle and
right. If
reduction sauce.
Yeah, it had like a French name to it. And as soon as I saw that it had a French name to it, I'm like, oh, I'm in deep trouble. So they finish their food. Boom, 2 more martinis come down. And I'm like, whoa! I'm like inside. I'm sitting there like this. But then inside I'm going, whoa! So the waiter comes over and he goes, are you guys ready for check or do you want dessert? He goes, oh, we'll take a dessert. So Heather looks at me at this point and Heather's like, you know what? Do you want to get dessert or do you want to opt out? And I was like, you know what? Let's just order dessert. We're already here. What's it matter? Let's just order dessert. We should enjoy it too. So we order our dessert. We eat our dessert. He then orders a beer to tie the whole thing up. They both order beers. I
forgot about the beer.
I guess they would decide they wanted to go easy on me at the very end. They wanted to slow the roll down a little bit. So they basically drink their beers. We eat our dessert. Check is coming out. I see the check coming from a distance from the waiter. And I'm like, holy crap. All right, I'm preparing myself. And this friend of mine at the time, he has the gall to go, I used to go down to New York City and drop like $600 a night on dinner. And I'm like, oh, now my heart is coming out of my chest. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm going to be spending $600 tonight. No, the bill was $390. That was with tip, though. $309. I think it was like $400. $400! So we leave, and like now I'm all worked up. I'm walking down the street, and I'm just like, I don't know. Should I just go like jump into traffic, or like should I jump into Chesapeake Bay? Because I know that'll kill me. Chesapeake Bay is disgusting. So we end up going to a beer garden, and I was like, okay, now we're at this beer garden. I sit down, and the waiter comes over, and the waiter goes, "What would you guys like?" And I'm like, oh my God, what would I like? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to order a beer. They all order beers, right? So Heather orders a water. In fact, I think you ordered a water the entire day.
Yeah,
you didn't drink anything.
I was driving.
Yeah, that's right. You were driving. So they order their beers, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm chomping at the bit. I want to know when this receipt comes out, or when the waiter comes out, and he's at the tab.
Do we split it?
Are we splitting or what? What's happening? He brings the tab out, and my buddy says, don't worry about it. I got this. I was like, boom! I got my beer paid for. Yes! It was the best night ever. $400. Dropped $400. But that Miller Lite, that was $4. Free. That's how you win. That's how you win. By the way, I do want to roll up here for a second. Ian McGregor is here. Hey. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, we actually open our Gastlecast lives with the newest song by my buddy Ian right there. Their band is called American Jet Set, and they are awesome. They are so cool. They sound a little like this. Let's see. There they are. I know you can't see us, but this is them. They're very loud. They're awesome. And if you like this type of music, what's interesting about that music is that Ian's original band, it was called 23 Rainy Days, and that was their logo. And I was ballsy enough to go out and get it tattooed, Heather. Huh? Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
But Ian's awesome. He's a good guy. and his music is awesome. So go over to SoundCloud and check out American Jet Set. They are great. You will not be sorry. American Jet Set. And they're actually having a live show coming up soon in Baltimore that I want to go to, and I'm hoping that we can go. I'm hoping we can find a babysitter and we can go. That would be awesome. It would be great. So much fun. Do we have anything we want to tie up? Because we're going to tie this up into a nice little bundle here because Heather wants to play some VR or maybe Diablo. I don't know what we're going to do.
VR for sure.
VR, okay.
Yep, sorry.
Anything we want to close up with here, Heather?
Oh, we didn't talk about what we picked up on Black Friday.
We picked up a new bed.
We did.
It's awesome. It's too firm. It hurts my back, but I like it. Sorry.
I thought firm was good because our last mattress was like dipping in because it was so not firm.
Yeah. The other bed wasn't good for me, but this new bed I think is good for me. It's just like putting on a shoe. You know, a new shoe.
You gotta
break it in a little bit.
You really gotta break it in.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not so good.
We also got toothbrushes.
Oh!
Really doing good here.
Heather, do you really want to bring that up here now? Yeah. I figure we make a video out of our toothbrushes.
We could.
Oh, a big piece of information. I want you guys to know that we're working on a couple things. We are working on the cricket. The cricket. We're working on the cricket. Heather,
Part of my Christmas gift is the press that I'm gonna need to press these shirts together, and I can't get it till Christmas. So shut up about this stupid shirts right now.
My ear bleeding. No, we're working on the cricket, and Heather's learning it, and she actually made little. What did you make? You made it for our toothbrushes today.
Yeah, I made decals.
A decal for our toothbrush.
I made little stickers for our toothbrushes because we got the same exact toothbrush just like last time, and they're black, and the last toothbrushes were white, so I just put a Sharpie on them to mark mine. But this one, I made a decal with my cricket.
It's great because in the old toothbrushes, I couldn't read that little H so good. And there was a couple times where I did brush my teeth with Heather's toothbrush. And I did feel really bad. I know it's really gross. So I felt really bad about that. What are you eating? Because I brushed with that toothbrush, and that was gross.
The same thing you do. I'm eating what you cook.
It made me almost want to throw up.
I was eating what you cooked.
The other thing I want to talk about is that we're going to be live at a toy store, All Time Toys, alltimetoys.com. Go check it out. Local to Maryland in Sykesville. It's awesome. The guy that runs it, awesome. We will be there live on December 12th. December 12th?
Is it the 12th or the 14th?
I think it's the 12th.
I don't know. Whatever that Wednesday is.
Yeah, I think it's December 12th. Let me just make sure. December 12th. It's a Wednesday. We're going to be unboxing things. We're going to be partying. There's actually a big Thor hammer that's like the size of me. I know. I can't believe it either. The size of this head. Can you imagine, Heather? A Thor hammer that big?
I really honestly don't even know how they make hats big enough to fit your head.
I know.
So.
I know.
Very hard to believe.
I was coming up with like a big tooth joke, but I decided to go easy on you tonight.
My teeth.
But those are some big teeth, huh? Who has bigger teeth?
You do.
No. I can see bottom ones too.
My body. I don't have a mouth like that.
There you do.
I have a bit of an overbite.
Look, like this. My teeth are pretty white though.
They are.
I'm keeping them clean, baby.
I'm a coffee drinker. Leave me alone.
You are so... Oh, Chris! My teeth are bigger? Yes! Oh my god, I got the big teeths in here! So we'll be going live from our from the toy store, All Time Toys, December 12th. So we hope you guys check out that. And we will be making new t-shirts soon, hopefully. We'll have some new t-shirts that we can pass along to you guys and hook you guys up. Really white Chris, like Ross on Friends. 2 Christmas trees and 2 toothbrushes. La-di-da! DS Sparks, that is, or D Sparks, I think. That's the best comment of the night. Watch out, new mattress and new toothbrushes. Here we come, baby. It's if that bed's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Hey! That's right. Got to be careful with that bed, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of firm. I don't think you're going to hear it rocking anytime soon, other than me laying on it. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming to our little after party. If we can, in our closing words here, if we can get some We Hunt togethers, that would be awesome. We appreciate that. We love taking a photo and posting it on Instagram. And you can see if you made the cut, right? If you made the content, we hunt together. Yes. We have an upcoming video coming this week of that new Captain America and Thanos 2-pack. We're going to have some mystery boxes coming this week. One from Kronos Toys and one from Big Apple Collectibles. So we're going to be opening them live on Wednesday or a video in itself. So we have some more content coming your way. If you have content ideas in your mind that you think would be great on the Gastlecast, let us know. And the new series that I do want to start here soon, which I haven't ramped up to getting there just yet, but I want to start doing... What are you doing?
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh. I want to start doing interviews. Interviews of folks out there who love to collect and love to watch our channel and watch other YouTuber channels. We would love to interview you. If you want to be interviewed and you want to come on live with us via Skype, you have to have a computer or a phone that can download Skype to connect with us. We can do an interview with you. Please reach out to us via Instagram at Gastlecast. Message us there. We will keep your name in the roster and we will start doing interviews. You can show us your collection. You can tell us what you love. And you can tell us what you love about us, which we know is Heather. Because everybody liking a Heather, huh? And we will be back live on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, as usual, to show you our love, our affection, and Heather's big, gigantic teeth. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We love you so much. We are together, yes! We will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye! Oh, where's the button?